Hey everyone, how's it going? I am in southern part of Utah County. I was just in Salem this earlier today, and on my way back I got a meeting in Orem, but I wanted to drive through Mapleton. I love Mapleton, and I've had some clients buy and sell property in Mapleton. I just like to see what's going on, and it came by a house that has some metal stud framing, and just thought I would give some information about metal stud framing. I love metal stud framing. That was my previous life. I was a drywall contractor, commercial. We did metal stud framing and drywall. So anyway, let me show you this house and just tell you a little bit about metal stud framing. And as far as a green option, preserve the resources. Metal is just a great resource, but not only just because it's green. I did an addition on my home, and I love using metal studs. I used all metal framing, and everything's straighter. The walls are straighter. The ceiling's more level. You just don't get the warp that you do with wood framing. A couple things that are interesting about metal stud. I still follow the industry a little bit, and the industry in the last 30 years, they have become more efficient in making a ton of steel. They use about 30 to 35% less energy in making a ton of steel. Also, the water they use is like 95% recycled. So using steel has so many benefits. A couple things that we did a metal framed home. It was probably about 20 years ago, and a nice home up in Salt Lake. And I know because of the cold transfer, the thermal transfer, metal studs will transfer that cold a lot easier, and so you can get some condensation on the inside of your home, and so you need a thermal break, and so there's a lot of options that way. But overall, metal studs are just such a great way to build with. They're still typically, from what I understand, still more expensive. I know it's been a number of years since I was in that industry and did any residential framing, and it was more expensive, but you do have quite a few benefits. So anyway, thought I'd just tell you a little bit about that. I got to tell you just a little bit about Mapleton too. I like to follow some numbers in Mapleton and kind of watch what's happening in the market. And interesting, quarter one and quarter two of this year compared to quarter one and quarter two of last year had around 50% growth in the number of homes sold. Okay, huge. I mean, that's a good growth. I think quarter one was just under 50%. Quarter two is just over 50% from quarter one and quarter two last year. However, the price in quarter one, I think it was like 6%. Median price was 6% higher. Quarter two, the median price was 2% lower. So you've got more homes being sold. And so I really think in some areas we're starting to see, because we've had such low inventory, maybe we're getting some more inventory. I know a statistic just came out, and last year Salt Lake City, as far as a metropolitan area, was second in inventory growth, supply growth in the nation. I think there was a place in Texas that was first. So maybe we're getting some of that inventory that is growing, and which is a lot of people are still buying homes, but the growth in the median price hasn't kept that pace like it was. I know the low in Mapleton, at least for, I think it was 2012, 2007 was the peak. I think the median home price was just over 400,000. 2012, the median home price was like 200, and I think it was around 260,000. And so it's come back a lot, but just to see the growth from last year to this year, a lot more homes being sold, but the median price is staying pretty level from what it was last year. So anyway, Mapleton's a great place. I really like Mapleton and Salem and all this area down this way, Elk Ridge. If you have any interest down here, I have a son that works with me, lives in Salem, and we would love to help you, whether it's here or another part of Utah County, Salt Lake, or the Wasatch Back. Me and my two sons would love to help you in your real estate needs, buying or selling property. Anyway, have a great day, and we'll stay in touch. Bye now.